Okay, so the first step in the setup process was to go to the admin tab and then to click on the edit link next to the center name that you've created. Um, and if you watched the video, you got instruction on how to fill out all of these customizations, including the email footer that goes out on all communication to your clients, to your parents and students. If you have any questions about this process, make sure that you review the Center Edit Setup video. It's the first video in the setup process. Once you've completed that process, you're going to go to this next step, which is also under the Admin tab and Session Setup. Okay, so we're going to take a look at a couple things. First, the subject. Pretty straightforward. These are the subjects that your center offers. You just fill in the subject name. Is selectable just means that it will be viewable by the instructors. Selectable when they fill out a session log and they're selecting a particular subject. If you no longer offer that subject, you can always check it to make it so that it's not available. And then sort order, you can use a sort order other than alphabetical by just simply putting a numerical order to the subjects. Okay, so the second thing we're going to look at is attendance. Attendance you can call anything you'd like, whether it's private, present or absent or late cancel, whatever you want to call them. The only thing you should be aware of is that the session type that signifies that the student was there needs the checkbox attended. Otherwise, it will not have that checkbox. Okay, so that is attendance. We're not going to take a look at ratings quite yet. You're going to look at ratings on the video that deals with actually creating a session log. We're going to look at session types now. In your session types, these are the services that you offer. We have the name, let's say if it's a private session, or maybe it's SAT1 or ACT, or test preparation, whatever you want to call the service. The client note template, this is a way for you to put a template that will, text that will appear whenever this particular type of session is selected by the instructor. This allows you to provide some custom direction or some tailored direction for the instructor when they select that session type. Not a lot of centers use this client note template, but it can be very handy in particular situations. Selectable is the same as with subjects and attendance. The rate, this is the rate that you charge. It's not viewable by your instructors. Default, this means that this session type will be chosen automatically when a session is created. I do not recommend that you use that as a default. That can lead to error. Sort order is the same as before. And last two, QuickBooks class and accounting name. If you're using QuickBooks and you want to export your information at the end of the month for billing into QuickBooks out of LearnSpeed, you'll need to put in the accounting name, which is the QuickBooks item name that refers to the same subject, or excuse me, the same session type. So private in QuickBooks, you should also have a private QuickBooks item, and it would have the same rate, and you would put that name in this spot. If you use QuickBooks classes, you can put the class here, and QuickBooks classes are not required by QuickBooks, so that's a decision that you can make. Okay, so that is it for this training. Pretty straightforward. The next training, we're going to take a look at how to add people into the system, specifically your parents and students, instructors, and administrators.